because it's something that I'm very engaged in. As the co-chair of the Governor's STEM Advisory Council, I'm pleased to report that Iowa is making genuine strides in STEM education, really in helping to create critical thinkers, increase science literacy, and build the next generation of innovators. The Council's goal has always been to expand student interest and achievement and opportunities in STEM for every student, no matter where they live in Iowa, and I can tell you we're well on our way to doing that. Through the 12 high-quality STEM scale-up programs of last year, we were able to impact nearly 40,000 students in over 800 sites across the state of Iowa. And in its second year, I can tell you we have 9 scale-ups this year, and the momentum is growing and the demand is strong. In mid-May, the STEM Council will announce which applications will be funded for the 2013-14 school year. And we've received over 933 applications to fund about 3,881 classrooms, clubs, and after-school programs and other settings. If we're able to fully fund the requests that we received this year, we will be reaching over 107,000 students in Iowa the next school year. The scale-up programs provide high-quality, hands-on learning opportunities, and what I love about it is really taking STEM education beyond the textbook while enhancing skills like public speaking, partnerships, and sportsmanship. So, for example, the first World Championships were held in St. Louis on April 26th and 27th, and for the first time, Iowa was able to send 7 teams to the World Championships, including a junior first LEGO League from Iowa City, that's 6 to 9-year-olds, a first LEGO League team from Davenport, that's 9 to 14-year-olds, first Tech Challenge teams, Team Beta, and a team from Davenport, which is grades 7 through 12, and 3 first robotic competition teams from Cedar Falls, Des Moines, and Linmont, to compete with over a dozen countries. So it's not just a national competition, it's an international competition as well. And today, it's really my pleasure to introduce our special guest, and that's Team Beta 3550, a first Tech Challenge team from West Des Moines. Team Beta is a phenomenal team that has truly taken sportsmanship and generosity to a whole new level. And in fact, at the World Championships, they received the highest honor, the Inspire Award. And every time I try to tell what they do, they kind of back me up respectfully and say, hey, let me talk about what we're doing. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to them, and they're going to tell you the phenomenal things that they're doing in this state, and really the outreach not only in the nation, but internationally, and trying to work with new teams to start to get other kids involved in the program.
All right. Hi, I'm Saket Thanjurdi, and as mentioned, we are Team Beta, Team 3550 from West Des Moines, Iowa. This is actually our 4th year in the FTC program.
Hi, I'm Chase Schweitzer. FIRST is an international nonprofit that aims to create STEM programs all around the world. And one of their divisions, First Tech Challenge, releases a new challenge every year for students like us to compete in. And essentially what we do is we have to create a robot that can perform certain tasks in certain intervals of time.
I'm Sid Somayajula, and out of 2,500 FTC teams in the program, 135 of them compete in Iowa over the season to advance to the Iowa Championships. From there, we were one of 2 teams to move on to the World Championships, where we competed against 128 teams from around the world. At the World Championships, we met our goal of winning the Inspire Award, which, according to FIRST, is given to the team that best represents the role model for a state challenge team. The team is a top contender for all of the judging categories and inspires other teams and acts with gracious professionalism both on and off the field.
I'm Tam Vienna. Although this is very eye-catching, there are several other aspects to the FIRST program. For example, public speaking like we are doing right now, as well as meetings like this. Our team is presented at several businesses, local and international. Another aspect is keeping track of all of our progress this year in the engineering notebook. As you can see, there's an entry for there's an entry for each day, and we take turns writing in it, and it helps us learn to transcribe our thoughts and ideas onto paper.
Along with other aspects, along with other aspects of community outreach, we've been honored to have numerous connections with our local and state governments, especially with Governor Branstad and Lieutenant Governor Reynolds. And You can see that in a more tangible sense with these proclamations from the West Des Moines City Mayor and Governor Branstad in support of our team as we go to Worlds. And we are very excited to help promote the Scale Up Initiative because it is pushing Iowa into the forefront of STEM education. And people at the World Championships were taking notice, so that's pretty exciting. And the grants given out by the initiative can help teams in their success for the year. It helped us fund our projects and our robots.
Hi, I'm Annie Howard, and this season a lot of the work we've been doing is to reach out to students in our community to get them more interested in STEM. This year alone, our team actually started up 3 new teams in our district, and overall in Iowa, 78 new FTC teams registered to compete, so that's really exciting. And we know what it's like to be that first-year rookie team, so we made a Jumpstart manual, which is basically, it serves as a guideline for new teams to try to help their first year become more successful. Additionally, we mentored several of these rookie teams, I think 16 throughout the season. And also earlier in the year, we hosted a workshop to promote prototyping in the design process. And we created a prototyping manual so that teams could recreate that workshop to spread the importance of prototyping. And we made it available on our team website. And we actually sent it to the state of Utah so that they could develop prototyping workshops.
I'm Jordan Berkman. This year we also wanted to reach out to some of the international teams that are beginning to grow across the world. So in order to do so, we wanted to lower the barriers to some of the new teams that are hindered by political and sometimes economical barriers. Some of the teams are not able to attend competitions because of these barriers. And in order to fix some of these problems, we piloted a new project with this robot so that teams anywhere in the world can now plug in the controllers to their computer and can control a robot from anywhere.
So FIRST is great at getting STEM education into schools, and because of their work and our dedication, 3 of our 7 team members have actually received internships at both local and national companies, which is really cool. We get to reapply all this stuff that we've learned in school into the actual workforce on a corporate level, and then we get to take those skills and push them back into the FIRST program.
What's your name?
My name is Chase Schweitzer.
So again, we'd like to give a special thanks to Lieutenant Governor for inviting us here today. We're looking forward to pushing Iowa, or launching Iowa to the forefront of STEM education. And right now we're going to give a brief demo of our robots, what we have here. So as Jordan mentioned, this was a robot for a pilot project, but this is the competition robot that we competed with at the World Championships. So as you want so we're kind of limited with the space that we have here to show you all, but basically what we have everything mounted on a rotating turntable so that we can get easy maneuverability. Basically this year's game involves picking up rings off of dispensers across the field and placing them on a tic-tac-toe board. And where like the more tic-tac-toes you got, the more points you would get. So we have, as you see, a 3-jointed arm to reach all 3 levels. And an extra pop-up.
Tell them the countries that you actually helped compete with internationally. It's 3, right?
Yeah. Well, for this project, the Teleconnection Pilot Project, basically we teamed up with FTC Australia, and basically we made this robot out of PVC, so it was really shipping ready and easy, like really lightweight. And we sent it 9,000 miles away to Australia, plugged in our joysticks from West Des Moines, Iowa, and drove it for 9,000 miles away.
Competed, yeah.
So, and then, yes, that's basically the idea behind that is, as Jordan mentioned, there are so many reasons why some teams, they qualify to compete at championships but can't actually travel there. So this is a really cheap, affordable way for teams to still be able to do that, so we're not leaving any team behind.
Anything else? Okay. That's our future, folks. And let me tell you, it is exciting. And I just want to commend this team for the outreach that they've done to make it easy. First of all, to encourage new teams. They're juniors. I think most of you are juniors, right? So they want to make sure that the program continues and that more and more children have access to this, not only internationally, but to make it easy. It's kind of how to be an engineer made easy, right? I guess. So we'll open it up to questions now, and I'll